Hey everyone, the last Shoegazer here, back with another Freaky Finds pickup video. This week I don't have quite as many to show you guys, but what I do have to show I'm really excited about. So let's kick things off here with one I almost picked up a couple weeks ago, and I put it back. I don't really know for what reason, but it's one that I remember seeing bits and pieces of years ago, and it seems like it's right up my alley. So that is The Last Starfighter. As most of you know, I'm a huge fan of sci-fi, anything set in space, yeah, I've seen this a number of times at different stores over the years, yeah, it just kind of slipped me by until now. So I picked this up at Walmart. It was one of the last copies in the Blu-ray bin. I think it's from like 1 or 2 waves ago. So they're probably trying to kind of cycle this one out. So I was happy that they still had a copy left. Was kind of kicking myself a few weeks ago for putting it back, because then I had trouble finding it until this past week. So The Last Starfighter, yeah, it looks like a fun sci-fi time. So yeah, I was happy to find that one. And this next one, another one that's, I think, going to be right up my alley. I've heard a good bit about it. There's a lot of buzz going around YouTube on this one. I've seen it pop up on some other YouTubers' recent videos, but this one is The Endless. Now, my understanding is Arrow Video is doing, or has done, their own treatment of this one. I'm not quite sure what that looks like, or the timetable for that one, but I was at Best Buy yesterday, and this just kind of stood out to me, and I picked it right up off the shelf. So, which I was happy with. This has a nice metallic foil slip cover, and just like the same artwork there. Yeah, I'll let you guys read the back there if you can. Yeah. It just kind of, enough of the promotion here on the slipcover. Some of the, good remarks some critics had to say about it. Plenty of scares, and then a horror sci-fi film like nothing the cinematic world has seen. So, you can't always trust what different critics say, and this one's from First Showing, and the one that said plenty of scares and mind-bending twists. Well, that's from Entertainment Weekly, so that's pretty well known. So yeah, good for them. This is from Moorhead and Benson, the directors of Spring. But it has the Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh. Yeah, so it's received some pretty good acclaim right out of the gate. But yeah, I really love the artwork there. Just really sharp. Looks like it has some good special features. Really interesting story that kind of continues. I'm not sure if it's a follow-up to the directors, Moorhead and Benson, their work on Spring. I haven't seen that one. So if you guys know, if it is a continuation of Spring, or if it's sort of its own story, but like if you guys read the back, they're going back to a previous experience. It almost sounds like it is building on a previous film. But anyway, I'm really excited to check this out. Happy to have it in my collection. I thought this was a really, really nice looking, sharp release. I'm a sucker for anything that's related to horror, especially if it blends sci-fi elements. Really excited about that one. Don't know too much about the Arrow treatment of this one, but I'm sure it would be fantastic. Yeah, I'll stick with this one at least for now, unless Arrow has a ton of other special features that this one doesn't at some point. But yeah, so this is at Best Buy right now, guys. Really sounds like it's right up my alley. This next one, I've also heard really good things about. A nice creature feature with really great special effects, makeup, written by Clive Barker, directed by George Pavlo. This is Rawhead Rex. So I got this from Hamilton Book. I've been talking a lot about them. My good buddy Jason from Horrific Nightmares, you guys know, he kind of set me off on checking out Hamilton Book like a month or so ago, and I've been trying to give them a lot of business. They have really cool titles that pop up for really good prices. Now, a lot of them are DVD format, but if it's one that's kind of hard to find, or even some stuff that they have on there is like out of print, and if it's a nice DVD at a nice price, I don't care, I'm going to pick it up. Especially this one. I was really impressed by the packaging on this one. This is from Kino Lorber. As you can see, it's you know, like a slipcase. Yeah, just really nice, sleek packaging. I'll show it to you guys. There's the spine first. So just comes right out now. You can see the alternate artwork there, different than the front, which I love this one, but this is great too. I think this is from, now I haven't seen this film. I think this is whenever he kind of is awakened, as it says up here. And I know this is set in Ireland. I've seen some videos on this. The trailer looks awesome. It totally sold me after I heard some people talking about this one, and I saw Hamilton Book had it. I'm just going to kind of do a little unboxing, but that's really all I know about it, just from what I saw from the trailer. A nice Kino Lorber, just clean cut, classic looking disc. And it has a booklet here that I'm going to show you, and then behind that is the typical Kino Lorber booklet that they normally send. I have a couple of these now with some different editions that I have. So I'll show the booklet here in a second, but first I'll show you the other artwork here, like the original artwork. And I believe this is the same artwork that is on the highly sought after Pioneer out of print release before Kino got their hands on it and kind of re-released it. But yeah, I like that cover, but I'm kind of just as much, if not more, sold on this one. I like that one, especially the slipcover artwork. That is really, really great. So we had that, and then the booklet that came with it. It says, "I don't believe in the devil. Rawhead wrecks a folk horror?" Question mark. But man, he looks like a wild character. But there's just some notes from the film. Some looks like maybe conceptual artwork. Cool little mini poster there, the same as the art on the slip, which I thought was really cool. Has some background on the film. I think it continues from those first couple pages. Yeah, it does. And then you know, it talks about some films from the time, maybe what inspired it. I'm not quite sure. So anyway, you could probably pause that and read that if you want. And a little shot from the set there. So yeah, I think Kino Lorber did a really fantastic job with the DVD release of this. I love that it has a slip cover. You kind of get like three different takes on the artwork. The original, you know, the shot from where he's exploding out of the ground, emerging, awakening, and then this just is awesome. So really happy about that. Next one is kind of along the lines of more creature feature goodness. This is the Tremors Attack Pack. Now this is titled the Franchise Collection. However, it's, you know, more of a an earlier collection of the first, I believe, 4 films. Yeah. So it has Tremors, Tremors 2 Aftershocks, Tremors 3 Back to Perfection, and Tremors 4 The Legend Begins. So you can see that. Picked this up at Walmart earlier in the week for like $7.50. It's on the shelf where they're selling a lot of Jurassic Park, like reprints with new updated artwork in promotion of the new Fallen Kingdom release here that's in theaters. So yeah, I thought that was a really good deal, $7.50 for the first 4 films. I know Walmart also has like a newer franchise collection pack that has some of the more recent films, including the newest one. I think that's like $20 on DVD too, and I've seen a Blu-ray version of that one too for a little bit more than that. So I thought I would just kind of pick this one up. These are just the standard black on regular, you know, disc, nothing crazy, but for $7.50 you get 4 films. I remember seeing at least like the first 2. I'm not sure about 3 and 4, but I really especially like the first one with Kevin Bacon. So yep, Tremors, nice little collection there. And then the rest of these guys are from my friends at Wild Eye, and some of these I was really hoping to get. I've been wanting to see, and then a couple of them were surprises. So expect you know, continued reviews on like the first couple boxes that they sent me over the past couple of months. I'm still, you know, working through some of those. But I have some new stuff to pick from here, and one I'm really excited about is Thorn. Kind of like an old school slasher. Looks really good. Really excited to check this one out and do a review here soon for you guys. But yeah, if you can see like in the blade there, a picture of the killer. But if you are curious about this one, I would highly recommend checking out the trailer for this one. So yeah, thanks Wild Eye for this one, and the ones I'm going to show here. I really appreciate it. Excited to see that one. Next one is Morbid. I believe it's like kind of like a throwback to old school slashers. I've been talking to my buddy Jason about this one, you know, just his thoughts on it. So I'm kind of curious to check this one out and you know, see what I think of it. But it sounds like a fun time. This one looked really interesting to me. I'm really excited to see this one. It almost had like just based on what I've seen in the trailer for it, almost like elements of Monty Python mixed with just chaos and destruction. And it says, like the evil twin brother of Peter Jackson's Bad Taste, a gore, sci-fi, and anti-establishment action movie orgy. So sounds like a wild blending of craziness here. But yeah, excited to check that one out. Bread and Circus, definitely going to do a review of that one soon. Thought that'd be a fun summer one to check out, as well as Scream Park. Just, you know, classic amusement park horror. I'm really a big fan of that. And it looks like it has some acclaim here as well. But yeah, and I thought that sounded good too. Brings to mind Black Christmas or John Carpenter's Halloween. So, you know, you never know if that's true or not on any movie, you know, what they say about it. But Scream Park, really excited to check that one out and do a review for you guys. Now, these next two are kind of surprises for me. The first one I've heard of, the Holiday Horrors triple feature with Paranormal Halloween, Deadly Christmas, and Summer Camp Massacre. So I'm really excited to check those out. It says it includes bonus 4th movie. Bonus full-length film. Oh, Caesar and Otto. You can see that on the back right there. But yeah, I've heard pretty cool things about this one. I'm excited to have a copy that they sent to me. So thanks again, Wild Eye. I appreciate that. And next one is one I actually haven't heard about at all, which kind of surprises me because I'm kind of, you know, always on the lookout and you know, seeing the new titles pop up as they're promoting them. But Anti-Human, that looks like a really fun time. Yeah, you can never go home again. So yeah, not sure what that one's even about, but that looks awesome. So yeah, thanks Wild Eye. Once again, I appreciate you know, you sending me some cool titles to check out to share with everybody. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you next time.